Well, we are Corn and Weeks, a duo that you can't control. We light up your stream when the dumbest of tricks that try to mix up all your souls. You could be spilling your coffee or tripping on air, falling right off your chair. If it's goofy, you know that we'll try it. Breaking the rules, yeah, you know you deny it. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. Drop that mic, set that toaster on fire. Streaming in onesies because we never tire. Accidental pranks, the fails, they just don't quit. But that is our charm, and you know for sure that it is all legit. Spilling coffee, tripping on air, falling off of chairs, and we don't even care. We are best till you cry. Miscalculated. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. No plan too silly, no joke too lame. We're chaos unfiltered, that is our name. Get ready to giggle, buckle up tight. Miscalculated chaos tonight. Miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best you've met. So come on in and join that spree. You got corn and wigs, it's a fun for you and me. Miscalculated chaos, come on in and stay. We're streaming, you're making us laugh. We're making you dance, we're making you groove at every single chance. While we try to predict us, but we just cannot do the math. We're miscalculated chaos, we're here to play. Making a mess of all of you in our own special way. Laugh till you cry, you'll never regret. Corn and Weeks, we're the best
Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Mr. ADHD getting that first suck it derp. That's right. Absolutely. Suck it derp. Da, 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 da. What am I here for? Yeah, we're here for entertainment. Small or just starting. Continue. Yeah, sure. Crowd control user. Why is this doing like a setup? Okay, there we go. Sure. All right. Dead by Daylight. That's right. Dead by Daylight is part of crowd control. And if you make a donation through that QR code in the bottom left corner, you will get crowd control coins for your donation. So be sure to check that out. But that's working. Guys, we're going to be doing some more of our Adept challenge. It's a new month. It's April. I've made the donation for what we raised in March, which was $36 between your channel point donations and what we raised for our Adept challenge. So I got that put in today, and I've set a little goal for the month of April. I want to raise $200 for this month, meaning we still need to raise $164 for April. I feel like we can do it. I believe that we have got this. But we're gonna start to put a dent in that this evening by doing our Adept challenge. So we're going to spin the wheel here. We're going to see what survivor it is that we need to. The Blood Moon event is going on, so we're going to be doing that as well. Let me pull up the wheel here, and let's see which survivor we are going to try and Adept. Michaela was the last one that we got here, so looks like it's going to be Adam. All right. Adam is our survivor here. So let me pull up Adam. And for those of you that are just tuning in or have not been following along with our Adept challenge so far, Adept is an achievement that you can get within Dead by Daylight by playing a survivor and their 3 unique perks and surviving the match, meaning you either escape through hatch or through the exit gate. We are going to... Oh, he is like fancy looking. We got like a little easy breezy. We got this. You know what? We're gonna go fancy. Yeah, I like that. We got to put on our lucky charms. I think that's why we had so much trouble with Leon, is I didn't have the right charms on him, and then it took us forever to get Leon. So we got to make sure we've got ourselves set up correctly. We've got our trans flag, our mimic, and then our eldritch cat, and then we're going to get our perks set up here. So we're going to only play with Adam's perks, which is autodidact, deliverance, and diversion, and then we'll take this one off. So we can only play with his perks here. And we're going to take off the toolbox. We'll put on some Bloody Party streamers. We got to build up our blood points. So autodidact, you start the trial with 0 tokens up to 5, and your good basic healing skill checks give 15% less progress. When healing without a med kit, whenever you hit a basic skill check, you earn a token. For each token, you gain 15% more progress. You cannot get great basic skill checks. Then we have deliverance. Whenever I unhook a survivor, you can unhook yourself. When you unhook yourself this way, you gain broken for 60 seconds. And then diversion. This is what we call the pebble. The killer is alerted and the pebble leaves scratch marks. So we throw that and it kind of gets him off our trail a little bit. So we're gonna play Adam here. That's what we're gonna do. And if we get out, that is $1 raised for our Extra Life campaign, and we'll move on to the next survivor. And we don't have too many left on here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 10. Plus we're missing the new survivor. So we have 11 survivors left. That's $11 right there. $11. So we're gonna get into this and we're gonna see and give it our best. And then we'll switch to doing Adept for Killer. The Adept for Killer is going to be harder. So we're going to set some higher fundraising for it, for our killer run. Let's take a look at our quests here. And then I think I'm also going to like do like a challenge for like just Dead by Daylight in general, because we'll get the Adept challenge done. So I'm coming up with something else that we can use to fundraise. We do have a Extra Life incentive where for $1 we will spin the challenge wheel, which gives us a unique challenge for a match. We either have to play the alphabet game where we can only play perks of a certain letter of the alphabet. We have to play with mouse and keyboard. We can't touch generators. We have to touch a totem before we can touch a generator. Things like that. We have different challenges on there. And I think for that one, we would match donations. Like if we're able to succeed on the challenge based on the type of challenge it is, that will make a donation if we're able to successfully do it within that game. So things that we've got there coming for Extra Life. We need to fuel some blood generators. So we got to do 4 more blood generators. And it looks like we still have 15 hours before part 2 comes out. And then the rest of these are killer challenges. We got to do a trial and 3... Okay, we can do that. Then we've got our Rift Past here. Heal from Dying State, Unhook Survivors. Okay, our daily repair, pallets, unhook, repair. Okay, alright, we can do that. How's our Rift Pass looking? Okay, perfect. We're on tier infinity. Unlock infinite tiers. What is that? I don't know what that means. What is this? Blood points are capped at 5 million. Oh, they've raised it. Okay. But we've got the entire the Rift Pass done. We still have 26 days before the next pass. Okay. Good to know here. We have 150 points. Which I absolutely know I said I wanted Meg's shirt. I wanted the shirts. So now we'll work on the cosmetic stuff. Okay. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Let's see how we do. I believe. Alright. We're getting into it. Anybody watch the Artemis launch today? That's gonna date this video for when it eventually comes out on YouTube. They're like, what? I might be coming back from the moon by the time I get this on there. I've also launched 2 new Extra Life incentives, one being Doggo Cam and one being Doggo T-Word. I can't say it, Miko's looking at me. Alright, well, she's doing a run. Alright. Oh, we're going against the Trickster. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Lord. I want out of there. I don't want anywhere near what's going on over there. Alright, they got up. We'll get the save. I'm gonna grab some blood here. And then we're just gonna walk this way. Because we gotta get some blood in the blood generator. We're gonna heal this guy up. Oh gosh, okay. The giggling everywhere. He's gonna get blood and he's gonna finish that one in the back, so I'm gonna work on this one. I'm hoping he's following my... Okay, he was not following my... Gosh, it's on the top. Alright, so we got that finished. Alright, I got that finished. Alright, she's just gonna heal herself. That's fair. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the doors are kind of... within range of each other. Oh, he found Ace. Come on, Ace. I believe. Oh, we did it. That was such an intense final moment of the game. Holy smokes, but that's $1 raise for Extra Life. Oh. Oh my goodness. GG's. What was he working with here? He had Thwack. Whenever you hook a survivor, gain a token. Whenever you break a pallet or wall, spend a token, then all survivors scream when they see the... or, okay. Bamboozle, Fire Up, and Brutal. Alright. Well, that is $1 raised for the Extra Life. And that is Adam removed from the wheel. Alright. So that puts us at... our goal is 1... or wait, no, our goal stay is 164. There we go. Alright. Let us pull that wheel back up. Hey, thank you for that follow, Spence Oddity. I appreciate that. Welcome in.
Spence Oddity just followed.
Was the ace? Oh my goodness, that in-game there. That was intense. I was like, one of us is going to get one of these gates, and he was just bouncing between the two by like 5 feet. Oh man, you gotta hold steady sometimes. Oh, that was some good teamwork there. We are going to spin our Adept wheel here. We're going to see who we're going to work on next. And raise some more money for Extra Life here. Let's see who we get. We've got... It looks like Jill. Okay. Let's get Jill pulled up here. We are doing a Extra Life Adept challenge. So for every survivor that we adept, we will donate $1 to our local children's hospital. So that is what we're working on today. And that victory there got us $1 raised. So I got to put on my lucky charms here. But yeah, that was pretty intense. When I saw that you were over in that corner too, I was like, we've got to split this. We've got to put pressure on both of these, and then try and get out of one of them. That was a good little spin maneuver you got to the other side there. I was like, if we're both in one area, that's not going to go well. All right, let's get Jill's perks pulled up here. So we'll have Blast Mine, Counterforce, and Resurgence. And then we'll take that one off. So Blast Mine we're familiar with. We can put a trap on a generator to blind some killers. So we've got Counterforce. When you cleanse a totem, earn a token. And then you can see the aura of the farthest totem for 14 seconds. And then for each token you cleanse 25% faster. And then Resurgence, whenever you're unhooked, you gain 70% healing progress. Okay, we can do this. It was very well played, though. Yes, it was. Absolutely. GG's to you as well. That was some... For being solo queue and having no way to communicate to each other, we played that very well. That was some good stuff there. I don't want to put any blood points into Jill, because we're going to have the new survivor come out, and I need to... Or we need to get the newest survivor for our Adept challenge. So I need to just get blood points here. Bound envelope, I think, is my best bet. So we can do that. And then we'll ready up. We'll get into the next one here. Yeah, I think coming off of Hook and having 70% is gonna be beneficial to us there. And then we'll see how well this one goes. Oh, we've got an Ada in here. Right. Our goal for the month of April is to raise $164 after our donation from the March rollover. So the goal is $200, and we've already put $36 into it. We're going to have some fun stuff this month. April is TTRPG focus month. So Extra Life does a lot of focus on role-playing games, board games, things like that for the month. So me and the crew, we are talking about doing Demio, the D&D Dungeons & Dragons edition of it. We're doing a playthrough for that. We're going to come up with some ideas for some incentives for that. But we'll come up with a day that we can ideally be able to do a longer stream for it, because the Demio has like a campaign setting for it, which is going to be a lot of fun to see. Still has the classic dungeon crawl of the original Demio, but a little more D&D flair. Then, of course, we have our crowd control going. Any donations that you guys make to Extra Life through our QR code, you will get crowd control coins, in which case you can mess with our games. And I do have crowd control on now. All right, we are on Dead Dog here. And I hear a chainsaw. This one I feel maybe a little challenge. We're going to get on this. They have found Ghost Spark. They may also find us. We have a little heartbeat here. Monkey is blessing a totem. Alright. Which is over by main building. So depending what that is, That may be a really good place for it to be. Ghost Spark has fallen down over yonder. And we always have to assume barbecue. So we're going to do what we can here. We're taking a moment to hook. I'm wondering if this is a Scourge. It's absolutely a Scourge. But he finds Monkey right away, so I think we're okay for the time being. Nerf is doing a blood generator. Monkey has fallen down. Which means this is going to get Scourged again. I don't know where Nerf is. Okay. Hopefully they get him up. Oh, that didn't get Scourged. Okay. Alright, they get a save there. He'll go back. I didn't get close enough to the boon to see what the boon is. That's okay though. He'll come over here. Oh, he will make it. Just do a quick little reset over here. And then we scatter. We got Ada here. All of his Scourge tokens should be used now. Oh, yeah. 1000%. Okay, alright, cool. This one's just, I think, we got a generator done, and I'll take that as a win condition. That's some good stuff. Yeah, she bought it. That's totally fair. Alright, I'm just gonna go work on this. Like, it's just absolutely over, but we'll get what points we can here. This is a really hard map to go up against Billy on. Just a lot of open line drives that he can do. Ada, like, using her perks, though. Oh, and Ada's up. Nice. Good stuff. Wish them the best. We'll move on. Ada immediately down. I trust, though. Monkey's got this. All right. On to the next one. Oh, my tone. Be chased for 120 seconds. We can do that. We can get chased for 120 seconds, sure. All right. Oh, on RPD even. Okay. We got this. They're gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on this. Oh, good heavens! Why? Where was he? Sexy legs. Oh, he has pop, okay. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Oh, I didn't lose my blood can. Okay. I think it goes here. It's such a good map for a Mikey. Especially if they, like, really know their... Yeah, okay. Ooh, alright, alright. That is a plant. Do a little heal. All right. So he's a come back to hook kind of guy. Got a boner over there. I think it's where she is chasing at, so we don't want to... We still got that done, and I'll take it. That's a good one to get done. Your pup's really cute. Thank you so much. That is Lexa. She's our eldest. We have another one, Miko. But Lexa's an Alaskan Kleekai, so she's a mini husky. She's our little sweetheart. Okay. Okay, it comes that way. She goes that way. I'm gonna go this way and hope for the best. I'm gonna cleanse these. We're gonna cleanse. She be vibing. She does be vibing. She's our little gamer. Our absolute little sweetheart. Man, we still have to get 3 done? Okay. We're hurting. We're hurting this match. They certainly know their game presence over here. I have no idea where the others are that we need to do. We've got the one outside. We've got the one up. We have one in here. Oh, good grief. Okay. We'll come get some blood. Honestly, all we can do is our best. That's all we can do. So the way we did that is we put her in the chair with the headphones on, and then I sat her in front of like my monitors, and I moved a toy back and forth for her, and then we recorded kind of like a 5-minute video-ish, I think, of her following the toy, and then we made like a video loop out of it. So it looks like she's playing the video games. Yeah, at this point, he's just playing half a map. That's the trick with these larger maps. You just pick a half, and you just defend those generators. So he picked his 3-gen over there, and that's all he's doing. What I need is like a med kit. I love how she's like making all of these like terrible hurt noises, and then you go to vault the window, she goes, oh. That was pretty funny. Gotta be like a... It's a chest around here somewhere, right? Rory! Oh. What terrible thing happened here? Hold on, somebody sent me a message. Uh-oh. Dwight's been found. Shit. Okay. It's hooked over there. Man, I'm not gonna leave Dwight. Alright, well, Dwight killed himself. Fuck! Well, it's been fun. What's up, Vix? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Well, fuck. How would he know? What's up, Valency? What's up, Crescent? We're gonna die in this man's face. It's gonna be hilarious. Mikey don't know, exactly. The only one killing me is me. Nobody kills Wigs but Wigs. Exactly. Exactly. I'm the killer. Woo. Alright, another try for another adept. Eruption pop, discordance nowhere. How are you guys doing? We're doing our Adept Challenge, working through our wheel here. So far, we've gotten $1 unlocked for the evening. We've gotten one survivor. And now we're working on Jill. And I've set a goal for us this month. I want to raise $200 for the month of April. And I made our March donation for the 36th. That leaves us with 164 to raise. We're gonna do it. I believe. You tried Adepts in one day and gave up. We set a little challenge for ourselves. If we're able to adept the survivor, we will donate $1 to our Extra Life fundraiser. And we have been ticking away at the survivor wheel. We had pretty much everybody but maybe like 4 of the survivors. We had like 4 adepted. And we have been like churning through them. We're getting there. For the month of March, the amount that we raised total was 36, and I think about 20 of that was from survivors, from us doing our Adept challenge. We're gonna, once we do the survivor ones, we're gonna switch over and do Killer Adept, and we'll have an extra life challenge for it as well. It'll be a little different. If it takes between 1 to 5 matches to Adept, we'll donate $1, because that's relatively quick. If it takes 5 to 10 matches, at that point, we'll do a $5 donation for that killer, and if it takes 10 or more, we'll do a $10 donation. So that way, we're still progressing. We're still getting that challenge going. Kind of stay on pace with some fundraising for the month. So that's my goal for that. Additionally, some other Dead by Daylight Extra Life combos that we have here. We have crowd control going. And if you make a donation through our QR code there, you get crowd control points based on the dollar amount that you donate. So, and then you can mess with our game. So I think that's a really cool thing that we have. And then we will also do, if we do the Survivor Wheel incentive through Extra Life fundraiser, if we are able to successfully do that challenge, I will add $1 to the funds raised as well. So we've got a way to keep the vibes rolling. And if anybody wants to match donations, we can do some fun stuff with that as well. All right, we've got to find things. So yeah, so just some ways we're implementing some Dead by Daylight shenanigans, because if we hit certain goals, we are gonna do we're gonna do like a Dead by Daylight Michael Myers stream if we get $500 raised. I rolled a 4, which gave me a half-used medkit. Okay, why are we becoming a bot? Did something happen? I have concerns. They'd say, nah, you can have it. I mean, that's fair. I should have been too close. You just hang there for a second. I'm just gonna dump some blood in here real quick. Fret not. Dead man switch. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's a wall. That was a whole ass. What are we doing here? Dead man on a bludgeon? That's interesting, yeah. Maybe that's why Fang, no, because Fang was first hooked. And Scourge. We got Scourge and Bloodman, or Dead Man's. Okay. Did anybody watch the Artemis 2 launch today? Yeah, that is annoying. Absolutely. I'm invisible. Absolutely nothing to see. They were kind of late by 10 minutes, but it's cool. They waited 50 years, so it's 10 minutes. I heard that they had, like, some anomalies for the day that they were, like, they were working through. So, you know, what are you gonna do, right? Better to be 10 minutes late than rush something. Jill not thick enough? Oh, Andy has the distance one.
Join the hunt. Arcane secrets.
Guys, I'm looping him. It's the best loop of my life. Yeah, he also has the distance. All right, we're doing it. I'm just gonna put some blood in this one. Now what? This Jill perk is actually pretty nice. Come off a hook with 70% healing. Yeah, it's crazy strong, right? His little skirts are flapping. Oh, she fell down. Okay. Bring a med kit and you're good to just heal super quick, right? Absolutely. I wonder how Blast Mine works with the... We should have tested that. Does he get blinded from far away? Like, that's a good question.
It's my turn.
Did we get our tome challenge done? No. We're still working on that. This will be a whole nother challenge that we do as our tomes. Only we kicks it for Blast Mine? Ah, I got it. I gotcha. If it was a blind from distance, that would be fantastic. You could have some fun with that one. Not for blast mine, yeah, for blast mine. If it triggers on the remote detonation. All right, this is the one, guys. I believe this is the one we get Jill done. I have utmost faith. We got this. Where the hell am I? Okay. Alright, guys, next one. GG's. The next one is the one. That was a valiant effort. That was the back of their head. This was just a warm-up match. He's just looking at me menacingly. And GG's this round, right? The Rick was too powerful for the ghoul. Did you see that? That is some big dick energy over there from Rick. She had to come back for little old me. Man, who has the big dick energy now? Man, thank you so much, Ada. And we leave. We get the fuck out of there. Nope, she stays on us. We love that. Gosh, man. The absolute hard on. Yeah, I love that. They're just a one-hit wonder. You're essentially playing that entire match as if you're running the injured perk, pretty much, because their first hit's always going to be for free. Although Rick was giving them a run for their money. That was beautiful. Of all the ones that we've been doing Adept for, Jill is taking us a little bit of time, but so did Leon. Is it just like the Red Dead curse? Red Dead. Resident Evil curse? Is that what's going on? Regardless, I believe this is the one. This is the moneymaker. While this loads up here, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Oh, what? Why are there two of these within spitting distance of each other? It looks like the closest one. Oh, yep, I see it. It's an Oni. We're gonna tag team this with Alright, he was doing a look-see. I think they've got that one, so maybe I can find another one that needs the blood. Oh my god. Alright, maybe that will get his attention. That just scared the absolute piss out of me. All right. I don't like that. God, that's unfortunate. I'm scared. I'm scared. He's where I need to go. You sold our game, tried to protect you, and you died so fast. It's a little hard when they are just absolutely staying on your butt the whole time. I appreciate the assist, but they had an absolute hard-on for me from the get-go. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you guys still had fun during the game. Where is Amen? Okay, alright, they're over there doing that. Alright, we get this blood over to the killer shack. Much of it as we can. Alright, I think the one I've been going to is the closest fueled blood tank over here to this one. Alright, I'm gonna go for the save. Meg is... He's blind. We should be able to get this. We'll go this way. We'll heal them up. Where did you come from? Maybe that'll give them time to get them picked up, though. Okay. He's coming back, though. Okay. Oh gosh, she's down in basement. I'm not gonna leave her. I can't do that. We can adept on the next one if we absolutely have to. Oh, he spun that around. Nice. Oh, where's the other? We just couldn't. We couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave you down here. All right, on to the next one. Ooh, we completed our Blood Moon trials. Excellent. Do we have, what do we got? 150? Okay. What do we unlock? Well, we definitely want this, right? There we go. All right. Back into it. This is the one. This is the one, guys. We're going to get it. Raise that dollar for extra life.
I'm lost.
Where is everyone?
We have a Steve and a Robin. This excites me. Oh, Robin has a little cassette player she listens to? I didn't know that. Nice. Got a bloody lore cough. I love that. Oh, also, you guys, I have picked up the 3 miniatures for our 24-hour Extra Life stream. We start that stream by painting a large miniature, and then we give it away. I am going to try and do the giveaway this year. It'll be open. Anybody who donates to Extra Life will get entered for a chance to win the miniature. There will be some shipping restrictions. I think right now we can only safely ship within the US and Canada. We've been able to get things in and out of Canada pretty okay. But we will do that. If anybody who I know, like if you're like in the UK or something like that, and I know that like I will like physically see you, you can still participate because I know that we'll eventually meet up and I can get you, if you win, get you the minis then. But we are going to be doing that sometime this summer, I believe. I just got to get a date settled down. But for now, we have the 3 miniatures picked out. If you head into our Discord under the Wixter General section. Nope! I'm out of here. Mikey, I was never there. Michael? Michael? It's not me. Oh, look at Mikey, yes. Oh, he was concerned. He has concerns about pallets. But head into the Discord and vote for which miniature you'd like to see us paint for the stream. I have 3. We have a skeleton frost giant. We have a raging troll, and then we have a pit demon. I am very excited for any of them. I think they'll all be a lot of fun to paint. And then the 2 that don't get picked this year will be in the rotation for next year. So I did not want to have the same situation we had last year where we all voted and then it was time to go get the miniature and I could no longer get it. Then I tried looking for the same one this year because I know you guys want to see the Froggy Myth, and I cannot find that miniature to save my life. I should have just bought it when I saw it. So we won't do that mistake again. I owe you guys a Froggy Myth. You're absolutely right. Alright, we leave, we get the hell out of there. We cry, we scream, we throw up. We're gonna touch these bones. You get one custom made and then force you to paint it. I would do that in a heartbeat, and you know it. 1000%. In an absolute heartbeat. The hell? Okay. Just am greedy with the pallets. I can find like an already like pre-painted Froggy Myth. It's like a Froggy Myth Elder, but we want to paint it ourselves. So, oh yes, pop. I also have some fun stuff coming that we will eventually paint on stream. The way my desk situation is right now, I've created a paint station in the living room, so I actually have like room to paint. I should find a way that I can like set up like a little camera in there and maybe like my laptop and just kind of like stream from in there. I just don't have the space on my desk. At least until I get my new desk built. Okay, cool. We'll go to the next one. I just sent what you just sent me. I did see that. I would paint that for you. 1000%. Those are amazing. They make so there are cat adventures and like dog adventures where they're like different breeds and like different classes and stuff like that. I have the dog sets somewhere. My pile of 2-paint miniatures is enormous. I have got to start. Jesus. Frankie, thank you so much for that horrifying scream. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Cranky. So I've got those, but these are like little frog adventurers that Vix has sent me. I would 1000% paint those for you. We're doing good tonight. We're doing good. We're enjoying our hump day. So hypothetically, if a bunch of unpainted minis arrived at your house, I would paint them. Yes. I would know who would want them. I will say, though, if you are sending minis to my house to be painted, be mindful of where they're shipping from. As of right now, and this was kind of what I was saying earlier, in terms of shipping, it's pretty much US and Canada for what's coming in and out right now. Anything, like, we still haven't gotten the tea that you sent for Britt's birthday. Like, that is still shored up somewhere in Florida. You already set your Etsy to US only? Okay, excellent, excellent, yes. Then you're good to go there. No worries. Have you guys thought any more about May? According to the tracking for that, it's supposed to be on its way back to you. Geez. At least let's fingers crossed that it ends up back to you. So it's not just a lost good. Cause that was some bullshit. Absolute horse crock. Oh, we've got a clown. Okay. Love that for us. This one's a winner. This one's gonna go so good. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, alright. So the plan is Bert is still gonna come. You just might not. I gotcha. Understood. If that's the case, is Bert just going to stay with her family the whole time? Or is Bert planning to come here a little bit? I'm 1000% okay either way. Gotcha. Just up in the air for you. Understood. Understood. Well, that makes sense, because, like, you know, the doggo is familiar with you. so they wouldn't be as stressed out. Makes sense, makes sense. Just working that. No worries. Like, I understand if it's just her coming, if she just wants to stay with her family and take out middleman traveling and stuff like that. 1000% understandable. But I will say, if you are coming, you have to come here. You're not allowed to be in the US and not see me. Then the plan is planned. Excellent. And my plan too is planned. Planny plans. We come to you for like 10 days, 2 weeks. Ooh. Okay. I am 1000% all for that. I will not have a lot of those days off. I think I'll have to do like half days. Side quest on top of side quest? Yes. My current plan is I have for the week that we had talked about getting off at like noon, so I just work half days and we have our evenings. And like figuring it out from there. Sadly, my doctor stuff right now, I've eaten through so much of my PTO. May get on this. Do what I can. You watched Dune Prophecy recently and it wasn't entirely bad. I haven't watched any of the Dune stuff. Oh. The Dune is on the list to watch. My buddy Matt is like really into it. How's your knee? Is it fixed, sir? I have bad news about the knee. I got some really bad news about my knee. The knee has problems. The knee has significant long-term problems. So, of the news, the good bit of it is it's only a minor tear for the meniscus. It's minor. The bad news is they found signs of degenerative disease that's moderate. So essentially my knee is eating itself. It's not a matter of if, but when the knee will need replaced. So, yeah. The knee, absolutely fucked. We'll survive. We'll preserve. But yeah, the knee be kneeing. Sorry to hear it, yeah. I mean, my mom had to have her knee replaced, and after I told her, like, my MRI results, she was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because that's what I had going on with my knee was degenerative disease, and that's why I had to have my surgery. I was like, oh, cool. Good to know. So yeah. You did too well losing weight. Your body has turned on itself. It has. It was knowing that it's like my mom has it. So it was just kind of just a matter of time. Just me twisting it and popping the tendon and having to get the MRI just helped us discover it soon. So I have a doctor's appointment next week to officially go over the results and come up with a game plan. And then I'll get referred to a specialist. And then from there, we'll see what the options are. I'm hoping that it's not far enough along that... Because there's different types of treatment, right? PT isn't going to do anything for the degenerative side. It'll help with the meniscus tear. But for the knee itself, there's been like a lot of like developments with like STEM research and stuff like that that has helped, but you have to be in the early stages of it. You can't be so far gone into it. So we'll see where I'm at and what options and kind of go from there. So I'm hoping it's just something that we can do like shots and like PT for and kind of hold off on the replacement for as long as we can, but I don't know. I think ultimately it's like it's just bound to happen, right? They're like, yeah, this is what we see. So right now it's just, you know, I've got a bit of a brace, and the brace has been an entire thing. I have what's working for me now is essentially a strap. The like compression sleeve, like I take 2 steps, it just rolls down my leg. So the compression sleeve is absolutely useless unless I'm just lounging around, and then it does wonders. It's terrible for walking. When I'm walking around though, I have essentially a strap that cinches around like the underside of my knee where like the pain is, and it applies pressure there that feels supportive. So as of right now, that feels like it's doing something for me. I'm sure the doctor will tell me if it's actually any good or not. But the other thing I'm going to talk to him about is athletic tape to see if that might be something I can do. And then I don't have to worry about it like rolling down my leg or not. So we'll see. Yeah. Osteoarthritis. That's a hard word for Elmo. It's a part of life. Yeah. It depends on what kind of how advanced, exactly. That's what we're gonna determine. So we just know that the knee is fucked. We just got to see how bad and what the game plan is. Super glue. You know what? I'm not opposed to super glue if it will work. But I will spare you my entire distrust of US medicine. Yeah. As of right now, it's not like massively painful. It's a little tight, it's a little sore. But it's not anything that's like an immediate, dear God, what are we doing? I'm just gonna waste your time running around the entire far side of the map, my guy. And not throw a single pallet. What is your fave and least fave killer to go against? Least fave killer... As much as I hate the anime Spider-Man one, the one-hit wonder, Plague is always going to be the one that I don't ever want to go against, but I'm a sympathetic puker. So it's just, that's always a hard no for me. If they would put out a, like a list of like top 3 killers you don't want to be queued up with, Plague would be number 1. All the time. 1000%. So, Plague's number 1, and then the second one is the one-hit wonder one. My favorite killers to go against... Disagree with that one, but okay. Trying to think who my fave to go against. As much as it scares the absolute poop out of me, probably Mikey. Mikey's number 1 for me. I love to play Mikey, and I love to play against Mikey. Like, that's 1000% where my brain was kept going to. I was like, Wesker, but no, Mikey's my boy. That's yours too? Yeah, yeah, he absolutely freaks me out too. We've had some excellent Mikey chases around here. And of all the killer, like, when we're playing against killers, the ones that I will absolutely just scream from terror is Mikey games. Mikey gets me every time. All right, we're gonna dip out of here because Steve is doing Steve things. Oh, Scratch Mirror and Leary's? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. And the multiple explosive after millisecond humming. Frankie. Oh, man. We hates the hummings, Precious. Not the humming. Creeps the ever living shit out of you, agreed. Have you, so you said, like, to reach out to you, have you had your knee replaced? Or have you had, like, damage to your knee? Ah, okay. I might hit you up then. I know, like, the recovery for, like, my mom's side of things, and she had a really rough time with it. They had to, like, re-break the scar tissue twice. And she said that was the worst pain of her entire life. Oh, that's the surgery you had 2 years ago. Okay. I gotcha. I'm so sorry, Steve. You're right. You need healed. Alright, Oblivian's taking the chase. I'll go for the save here. I can be your hero, baby. I can chase away the pain. Oh, yeah. Breaking the scar tissue? Yeah. Yeah. Just said that that was, like, god-awful. I believe it, though. The amount of times that I've, like, had to, like, rework my ankles loose. Oh, NES Dead Man? Okay. You're watching Wicked for good in the background. The hits were in the first act. You take that back. He's just always gonna fucking know where you are. Good God. Alright, that's working. Alright. You're 21 and a half minutes in. I'm willing to give it time. Okay, listen. The second half, like, granted, the first half gets all the hype and praise, right? Because, you know, you have Defying Gravity and everything like that. But the second half, No Good Deed, just absolutely pops off. And then I've Been Changed, like that at the end, just give it some time. Let it cook. Let it cook. I will say the second half, because they did 2 original songs for this, I do prefer one over the other. But I think they did something fun to put their own creative touch on something so beloved. You have never seen Wicked or read the book? I have seen the first movie. Oh, okay. So you're going into this knowing absolutely fucking nothing. You're a little Wicked virgin. I see. Okay. Reserve your judgment. Let it cook. The frog dolph that you sent me, Vix. Love that. That would be an absolute treat to paint, actually. That one would be a lot of fun. Man, I should do like a poll. Your cart already has 7 things in it. I believe it. I believe it. Alright, I have created a poll within Extra Life, within the Tiltify, where you can vote for which mini we should paint. We'll add that to our other votes. Cynthia Erivo is a good egg, yes. They are a huge ally. And she gives, like, no fucks, and she will tell you how it is. I should have had that. You just wait. No good deed. When you get there, you'll be like, oh, this is what Wiggs was talking about. 100%. Everyone got ugly and middle-aged. I was wondering why Jonathan Bailey's hair was so sad. It's like 5 years later or something like that in the second half. So they have to age some. Sir Cheeks is doing some clapping good work. Who are you running, by the way? Right now, we are attempting to adept Jill. She is being the challenge for the evening. We were able to adept Adam right away, so we did get a $1 raise so far for this stream. Oh, I was out too soon. Has anyone played the new Resi? Is it worth it? I have seen gameplay of it. It looks like a lot of fun. But I have not... I won't play this one for reasons. No, Sarah Connor is not in this one. That would be such a good survivor to put in here. Why don't we have Sarah Connor? There you go, over here. Hope for the best. There's nothing over here. Come on. Oh, man. And then we just leave. We just get the fuck out of there. My God. Aesthetic reasons or when I should Google to satisfy my prudent curiosity. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna be real with you. I won't play it for a reason. And that's all you need to know. What reason could that be? What possible reason? My God, dude. Can you just not be here? Ah! For the love of God, somebody help me! I'm trying to raise money for children. Alright, well, we tried. We did our best. Everybody else get out. But yeah, you Google that. I'm gonna tell this guy he hates children. How could you? So close. We were so very close on this. Oh man, it's all fun and games. All fun and games. Did we get the? We did get the tome done though. Okay. Repair 12 generators. We can attempt that. There we go. So close. Do legends count? That's an excellent question. I guess we'll have to see. Might be harder than you think. I mean, it'll just be something over time, though.
Going.
Like, we'll get there eventually. We'll have to see what happens first. Repairing the 12 or adapting Jill. That's the real challenge. You like the rework for challenges 100% more? Knock out multiple at once is such a quality of life enhancement. I do agree. I do like that there's quite a few things that you can work on at one time. So you're not, so you don't feel like you're just stuck on something. Feels less of like a grind in the long run. Exactly. This is such an impossible game to 100%. Especially it's been out like, what, 10 years now? My gosh. I think we've been playing it for about... We've been playing this for as long as we've been streaming. So about 5 years? Vix, what's your... what's your subscription level at now? Been playing since the beta. You're tired. Oh, I feel ya. That's a lot of hours. Oh, we've got a Vecna. All right. Well, I'm not here. Nothing to see. You know what? I'm just gonna get some blood. We're just gonna do this. Nearly 5 years. Currently 57 months. Holy smokes. Our stream anniversary is... Is it May or June?
Oh, hi,
'Cause
thanks
we
for
always-
checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hey. Yeah, take like a lot of 3-month breaks. No, we did too. We took like a year break. We took some time off. Still garbage and looping. Listen. Bird. 57 months. Yeah, because what we do is our birthday's in July, and so we always do like a big stream for our birthday. And we always combine like our stream anniversary with our birthday stream. And do the two together.
Red Games just redeemed Extra Life Dono.
Hey, thanks for that extra life, Dono. Much appreciated. Bro, I'm just out here trying to game. What are you doing? Being a poopy head. I am so sorry, team. Damn it. Oh, I hate that. Alright, cool. Matt on that 3-stream streak. Nice. You heard something about Resident Evil earlier, but my internet was cutting out. I really enjoyed it a lot. Yes, I've watched parts of it. I know like the general story of it, but it's not one that I'll end up playing. And that's just because I have a big fear of spiders. And that's just a no-go for me. Because why wouldn't they? You know? Why not, right? Well, that's lame. Oh, yeah. Yeah. F avoid it then. It's a small segment, but yeah. Yeah. You were Googling if they murdered puppies or something. No. No. They didn't do that. But they added a big no-no. A big old wigs no-no. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. So a few mutant dogs. I mean, that's classic Resident Evil though, right? Is mutant dogs. Like, let's be real. We actually just rewatched the series. Jesus Christ. Really love how they got an update in the Resi 2 remake. Yes. We'll add that dollar to our tracking here. Oh, an instant save, thank you. Do a heal here. Oh, you donated earlier? You did it towards a spin and a dog treat? Absolutely. Let me go get that pulled up. We'll do that right after this match here. I'll have to go grab some doggo treats. I'm gonna currently get on this here. Also getting close to 1K points. Yes. Just by hanging out, lurking, chatting in stream, participating in raids and things like that, you get those channel points. And then once per stream, for 1,000 channel points, you can redeem the extra life, and I'll donate $1 on your behalf. We're very passionate about our extra life fundraising. We've been doing it for, I think this is year number 4. If I've been streaming for 5 years, then I've been doing Extra Life for 4. I'm glad we lobbied up. I like your vibe. Aw, thank you so much. That's definitely what we like strive here, is chill vibes. ridiculous gameplay, chill vibes. Doing dumb things. And then we run. We get the hell out of there. What the shit? Oh, they have a Mori. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm scared. He doesn't know. How would he know? Just keep an eye on those little squiggly bars. Can I recommend a game? Absolutely. I am a huge D&D nerd. Huge D&D nerd. I DM 2 games currently, and then I play in 3. And giant D&D. Astrodic Ebb recently, and it was an incredible game. Oh, I've not heard of that one. Astrodic Ebb. Scratch the Disco Asylum vibes I've been missing. Okay. I'll have to write that one down and go check it out. I'm always down for new game recommendations. Alright, this has been Real Team. But I have $1 to raise for the children. Elphaba has dropped in on Glinda? Yeah, she has. Just wants to see her girl, you know? Just like, ooh la la. No. They do kiss in the book, but that's not when. Don't know where they are. They are over there. They are over there. I'm gonna leave just in case. We're gonna adept Joe. Oh my goodness. All right, excellent. I do see your donation here, $2. We've got Survivor Wheel and Dog Treat. Absolutely. It's fairly new and really goofy fun. Play a paladin, investigate the explosion of a tea shop. Oh. Ooh. I see. All right, so that is another $1 raised. We're $3 in to April for our $164 goal. Actually, we will adjust that because you donated $2, so that will go down to $162 for our goal. There we go. That's how I'm going to keep up with these. And then Cranky doing an Extra Life redeem as well. Thank you so much.
Cranky
That gets us
just
to $4.
redeemed Extra Life Dono.
Hey. I will go get some Treatos for the dogs, and then I will remove Jill, and then we will switch our wheel over to the Survivor Challenge. I think for this one we switch out of the Blood Moon. And we will go to regular Survivor. Right.
Hang in there.
So let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Get this up here. So this is our Survivor Challenge wheel that we do for $1. And whatever this lands on, that's the challenge that we have to do during this match. And then I will match it if we complete it. Ooh, okay. Basement chest. So, for this one, I cannot touch a generator until we get the basement chest. Can't do anything until basement chest. So let me go grab a Treato and then we'll gear up for this one. 1 second, guys. I'm going to throw up a little BRB really quick. Or better known as a...
What now? What now? What now? Let's just finish it with the bang! Ooh! That was intense.
That thing has a button on it. Can I push the button?
Oh!
Yeah, you can push it.
Eat wood, oh Lord Darkness. Hello darkness, my old friend. I'm gonna poop my ass again. Oh,
He's gonna slap me in the face.
oh, I'm down. Everything's fine. Let me fill his bowl. Yeah, there we go. Play fetch with the dog. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. One. Now what I was saying about Rex is that I absolutely love Rex, okay? Rex is the best person in the entire world. I love him to death. They are right to my left butt cheek and just really a soulmate. That's what they are. You know, and you heard it here. You heard it here first, guys. Okay? And that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. Okay? That's everything that I could possibly ever voice about feelings about this.
peeps.
It fucking worked.
No, come on! Why? Why so many?
Hey, hey, what's up? Wacky Tabaxi, how you doing, my guy? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry about that. We are doing some Extra Life fundraising tonight, and somebody redeemed for doggo treats, so I had to go grab some treats really quick. So we're just doing a little BRB, but we are back. Welcome in, Raiders. How's everybody doing? This is actually perfect timing because I'm going to throw up the dog cam for you guys to get to see the puppers over here. So we're going to hide Alexa for a second. We're going to bring up... Actually, this is what we'll do. We'll go over to like the big camera over here. So no little music really quick. We'll give you guys the full screen experience. We're doing pretty good tonight. How was your stream? You were playing some Slay the Spire 2 with crowd control? Oh, how is crowd control with it? We love some crowd control over here. All right, we're going to give them a brand new treat that we haven't given them before. It is bone broth chews. So they're naturally occurring collagen from bone broth. It's bacon flavored. So they're going to go absolutely ham for this, I guarantee you. Thank you, Vix, for doing that shout out for me. All right. Let me get him over. She knows. Like, excuse me, can I have that? This is Miko. Our little heathen. Then let me see if I can get Lexa over here. Here you go, Lexa. Yeah, there you go, honey. Yeah. All right. We'll give Miko her second one. She's a little food heathen. And we'll give her. Nope, not you, Miko. Here you go, Lexa. There we go. Yeah, I am so slobbered on. But thank you so much for that Extra Life dono for doggo treats. They are the cutest. Miko is our baby. That's her right there. Like, yes. His eye. He talks about me. And then Lexa, of course, the face of the channel. Our little sweetheart. But thank you so much for that Extra Life dono. That is a new one that we actually just launched tonight. For I believe it's $1. For $1? You guys can do an Extra Life dono, which is raising money for our local children's hospital. And I'll give these cuties some... Oh, look how she's sitting. Look how she is sitting. That's her. Look at me. Look how cute I am. All right, we'll switch back over to our gaming camera here. We'll get our little Lexa game and rack up on the screen. And then now we have a Dead by Daylight Survivor Challenge. We can't do anything until we touch the basement chest. So we touch basement chest. So I think, I also think we tried to Adept with this as well. So we'll close that. We'll bring back up our Adept wheel here, and we'll spin, and we'll see if we can't Adept and do the challenge. This is not like a perk-based challenge. Trevor. Okay. Trevor. Here we go. This guy, I don't think I've played him at all. I have not. Okay, well that's dramatic. All right, we've got to put some blood points in this guy. I only guess it's level 2. That's fine. We'll max him out. You pups, I'm gonna go get some rest. Have a fun stream. Absolutely wacky. I will do my best to entertain your community. Thank you so much for bringing everybody over here. Guys, let me introduce myself. I am Wiggs. I am a variety streamer. I am a big supporter of Extra Life. That is what we focus a lot of our streams around. So we do extra life challenges. We do a big 24-hour extra life stream where we paint a giant D&D miniature, and then we give that away during that stream. We also have our Miscalculated Chaos Monday nights with Mr. Corndog and Mr. ADHD Games, if you're familiar with those guys. And lately we've been doing like a Repo and Lethal Company rotation on our Monday nights, which has just been absolutely insane. I do variety games, so we do a lot of Dead by Daylight, of course, Repo, Lethal Company, but I also love simulator games. Those are my absolute favorite. So we will do, like right now, we're doing The Walking Trade, Retro Rewind, things like that. I do those as a YouTube series, so you can check us out over on YouTube. Hey, thank you for that DVD video pop-up. Oh, that is too funny. Let me actually hide the wheel there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that go. I need to bring this overlap all the way up to the top thing, so it covers that stuff. There we go. Trevor Belmont, hilarious, yes. No Mither nightmare fuel. You're gonna have fun when David pops up? Oh, watch David be the last one. Watch David be the last one. Alright, so the point of this challenge is we have to adept with the survivor, and to adept, we can only play with their unique perks, and we have to survive. I am not familiar with his, so let's take a look. Whenever a generator is completed, you see the killer's aura for 3 seconds. Whenever you see the killer's aura for a duration, it is 2 seconds longer. Okay. And then exaltation. Whenever you pallet stun the killer, your item rarity is upgraded to the next tier if possible. If the item was upgraded, it recharges 75% charges. And then after you rummage or unlock 2 chests while not broken, when you become injured, gain broken. If you do not take damage after 60 seconds, you are healed instantly. Interesting. Okay. While not broken, when you become injured, gain broken. Then you have to not go down for 60 seconds and you get healed. Okay. Item rarity, huh? Let's just bring a fog and see what we can do. We'll also bring some bloody party streamers. Alright. And then we've got to go to the basement chest first. Actually, since we're doing that, let's not bring the fog. Because the idea is that we have to go touch the chest. You gotta head to bed, buddy. Have a great rest of the stream, and don't forget to let me know how many you got / get done so I can match. Absolutely, Vix. Thank you so much. Vix is doing a donation match, so for every survivor we adept, and for every dollar we raise, Vix is matching that donation for us. Watch, you get a basement bubble. Wouldn't that be it? Wouldn't that be the thing? Right now, we're at 2, so we gotta remember, 2 survivors adepted for tonight. We've had Adam... We've had Jill. Jill, we have been grinding for a few hours. But we'll see if we can't get Trevor here. Oh, we've got to put our Lucky Charms on. We can't do this without our Lucky Charms. We got to get our Mimic. There we go. And then our Eldritch Horror Cat. There we go. All right. We're Lucky Charmed up. We're good. We are ready. Kel, you're the one that sent the DV logo bounce. And Time Roller. Oh man, we had two DVD bounces. That was actually a pretty fun one. Man, Miko's gonna know I have these treats over here now. It's gonna be insatiable. We're like, listen, father. I know what you got over there. I know what's what. One of our big donations or incentives for this year is I have 5 open slots for a D&D one-shot that will run at Christmas time. Like around Thanksgiving, Christmas time. It's gonna be holiday themed. I have some fun ideas for it. But that is one of the ones up there. And then our big milestones, when we hit $500 raised, we will do a Michael Myers DVD stream. So I will have my face cam on. I will wear my Michael Myers mask, and we will do Michael Myers killer games for the entire stream. And anytime that I do a special stream like that, we do a long stream. So it's not just a few hours. I typically only stream about 3-ish. We're going a little bit longer tonight because my partner is out late tonight. So we're going to play until she gets home. But I typically stream about 3 hours. When I do these special streams for like our incentives and stuff like that, we're looking at like at a minimum 6 to 8 hours. So we do a significant time stream there. Then if we hit $1,000 raised, I will do an Ice Bucket thank you video for the Discord. And then if we hit $1,500 raised, I will do a 24-hour Baldur's Gate 3 stream. We'll create our character and we will just dive right into it. And then if we hit the $2,000 milestone, we'll do a 24-hour Dead by Daylight stream. Additionally, I'm going to add another milestone in there, probably at the $1,200 raise area. We'll do the new Halloween game. We will play that one for a chunk of time. All right, we've got to get to basement. We can't do any. We're cooked, chat. No, we're all right. We're all right, chat. We got to go. We got to get out of here. And we got to find basement. Basement is always over here, right? God damn it. We're cooked, team. Alright, it's not going to be this one. Not going to be this one. We can't do anything until we get basement chest. So... This one might be over pretty quick. That's actually kind of how Trevor's Adventures usually go. Alright, thank you kindly. Alright, let's see if we can get over there and get down. Alright, it's over here. Alright, team, we did it. Challenge accepted. Actually, let's double or nothing. Can I? Oh, I can't. I can't rummage in this one. That's okay. We're gonna put some time into a generator here. We're gonna be useful. Not the first chest Trevor touched, but a bum. Right? That's too funny. Oh, he has the pallet breaking perk. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the assist, Zarina. Oh, and he's got Deadman's. So barbecue, Deadman's. I'm sorry. Your knife missed my entire body. Cool. Cool, cool. Love that. Love that for us. Not here, I was never here. Go for the save here. Serena loves kids. Serena's like, I want you to get $1 raised for the children's hospital. This person here, champion of the people. This guy here, absolute jackass. Hates children. Confirmed. Doesn't surprise me, Clown hates kids, right? I'm gonna add that. I like that milestone. If we do... We'll do Halloween. Add that one in there. Oh, I shan't. GG's. Oh shit, that was pretty funny.
I must flee this evil realm.
That was pretty funny. Absolutely salted. That tilted them. Not me going after the vault, going, oh shit, he has the vaulting perk. Oh man, they've got Legion kill switched. Okay. Oh yeah, we should claim our rewards here. You either get the nicest people on here or the worst. That's every day. Yeah. Oh, that's every day for the Eerie Shards? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Because if we can just log in and get him, then I can eventually afford to unlock him. He's the only one we don't have unlocked. We need him for our Adept challenge. Additionally, when we're not doing the Adept challenge, what we're doing for our stream, like our normal stream challenge, I'll show this to you, okay? We're doing a 69 Steve challenge. We've been working on this for years at this point. But the idea of the 69 Steve challenge is that we'll never progress beyond 69. So you see we're at 69-1. So we can't progress any more of the blood web. And then our goal is to get our items, add-ons, and offerings down to 69. So we're working on that. So you can see we've got a few here that are pretty close. And then, like, if you look at our offerings, the offerings are going to take forever for this. Like our add-ons here we're working on. This is going to take us forever. But when we're not doing our Adept Survivor challenge, that's our other challenge. It's 69 Steve. It's going to be a long time, yes. It's the long game. Listen, I retire from Dead by Daylight once that has been achieved. Once we've done that, because the new items and stuff that have come out, so like the fog vials and the like event items and stuff like that,
extra life, Dono.
like I've got to get that. I've got to find and get those out of games to build them up to 69. Steve, I missed you. I know, our Steve. Also, look at that extra life dono from your channel point redeems. Look at that. Let's get that tracker updated here. We're at $5 raised for today. Look at that. Excellent stuff. The amount that we can raise in a month, just from you guys hanging out, lurking, doing those channel point redeems. Like we can get some fine money raised. And then that's me doing a donation on your behalf. I gotta work extra hard so I can do it for you guys. Also, any donations that you guys make towards Extra Life, it is you can write it off on your taxes, by the way. If that is of an incentive as well. Do it for the kiddos, exactly. Just by being chatty and like you don't even have the great thing about doing like the channel point redeem for you guys is you don't even have to chat, right? If you're just here lurking, you're gonna earn those channel points just by being here, by hanging out. If you chat, I think you get them a little bit more. And if you like hang around for like raids and stuff like that, if you do like a stream, streak. So like when you've watched like a few streams in a row, you get like bonus pointos and stuff like that. Like that's just free currency for you guys. More chemistry with my breakfast. Listen, those breakfast sandwiches are steamy and sexy, okay? Like I can't fault you for that one. They are some sexiness. Alright, we've got a twins. Haven't played against twins forever. This is going to be interesting. Alright. Then we just take the baby for a run, right? Oh, and they have Thana. Okay. Alright. Sweetie, no. Sweetie, no. Ah, little peep. Alright, let's see if we can go get this person up. Which I just noticed their Twitch shirt, so they're a Twitch streamer. Oh, Jesus! And you have Sloppy. Where the fuck did you come from? What did we load into? You enjoyed the stream. Nice meeting you. Absolutely. It was wonderful to meet you too. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. I hope you have enjoyed it here. Hopefully we get to see you in another stream. I mostly stream on Mondays and Wednesdays. Starting about 7 p.m. Central Time. And then you can always catch a lot more of my content out on YouTube. So this is just a slugfest. So love this one. Either that or see ya in the fog. Yes, we'll be fogging around. That's for sure. All right, thank you, my guy. Okay. Yeah, this person's just slugging it out. Real high-brained playing. She's coming back, my guy. Think what's his face got to check? Those groans sound very familiar. Ooh. They are so focused in. Castlevania is very silly good fun. I believe it. You don't think there are any spiders? Sometimes I'm okay with spiders. But like from what I got like jump scared on from like Resident Evil, ooh, I don't think so. Not for me. There's a demo that I want to get the guys to play called oh gosh, what is it called? Deep Dungeon Dive or something like that, where you have to fight monsters in a dungeon and then bring their meat back to cook. And then part of that, like part of the thing was like spider webs and stuff. So and it's like D&D inspired, like dungeon diving, right? So there's going to be spiders. So I'm trying to get the guys to play that, but you guys absolutely know I'm going to get absolutely scared shitless by it, right? Delicious in dungeon? No, it's like deep dungeon something. It's a demo. It's not fully released yet, and there's not like a release date. But it's only up to...
Flee this evil realm.
I think it's only up to 3 people that can play it. So I know like on our Monday nights, we have like our big chaos crew. So there's at any given time on like a Monday night, there's like what, 5 of us? 5 or 6 of us if we get the whole crew together. So with this one being like a max of 3 people for it, we're gonna see if we can't find a time that like Corn and Matt and I can run through the demo and see what we think about it. Like the demo just came out like a week and a half ago. And we popped in just long enough to like see what it looked like, if we liked like the graphics and stuff like that. Let me see if I can... Steam. Let me see here. It is Deep Dish Dungeon. This is what it is. I'll pull up the store page here. Yeah, so this right here, you see spiders, but this is the demo. Oh yeah, yeah. Big ass spider. So you have to make like your camp, and you have to get like food and inventory and stuff, and then cook it. And then you go exploring. Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of fun. Oh, they're having their slap fight, yes. The only thing worse than the spider is someone cooking one, right? It looks like it would be an absolute hoot for the 3 of us to play. It looks like it's got like some fun puzzle challenges, which I know is like right up Matt's alley. And then I like anything that's like a dungeon crawl kind of situation, and like having to like set up your camp and things like that. And it looks like you move your camp the further you go into it. You make like a new camp. So I like that, like the crafting aspect of it. And then Corn's just gonna like the chaos of it all. Let's be real. So it looks like one that we'd have a lot of fun with. And then for the demo, it's it's a party of 3, but there's talk about when the full game launches, it'll be like a party of 4, possibly, and I'm sure it will get modded to where you can add in more people. Like, I'm sure that'll be a thing. But it looks like it'd be like a lot of fun. What I've been playing a lot of recently, and I don't think it's this Friday, I think it's next Friday that I have the video series launching on YouTube for. It's Retro Rewind. Frankie, are you familiar with Blockbuster? A lot of people are, depending what our age group is here hanging out with us. Okay, this is the blocked off side. That sounds like Wesker. Below us, possibly? Yeah, that's below us. And it is a Wesker. Nice. But essentially what you're doing is you're running a video game store. You're running a video store in the 90s. Yes, Wiggs, I know Block. You never know. You never know. Did you guys have Blockbuster in Canada? We did. Okay. I didn't know if like Blockbuster was ultimately like a US thing or if it was, you know, I don't want to say that that's like international. Does Canada count as international? Dear heavens.
Playtime is over.
I don't think I get to him now. Alright. Ooh, in his face! In his face! Yes, I love it. Prefer local shops, not bad. Local shops are good. I always want to support local. Lumped in with the US box office. Oh. Gotcha. Anyway, Retro Rewind is essentially running a Blockbuster in the 90s, and I've been having the absolute fun with it. There's 20 levels for like your level up, and we're on like level 14 now, I think. 13, 14. So I've got for like the next... I've got like 5 videos made for it right now. I've been absolutely just like enjoying the snot out of that one in my free time. And then we were doing Vampire's Bloodlords Rising, but for the past couple of times I've been like trying to like load up the game to play. It just crashes. And it's not like we had like a lot should have been through that.
I'll see you dead.
It's not like so with Vampire's Bloodlord Rising, this is a lot of fun. It's you play as a vampire lord, right? You wake up after hundreds of years to the world change, and you have to go and gosh, we should probably like turn down the absolutely abysmal noise here. You have to like get like your minions and things like that. And rebuild your castle, and it's got a bit of a storyline and 3 different acts to it. It's been absolutely like a lot of fun to play. Steve and I are just running the same. Alright, I'm just gonna get on this. We're just gonna get what points we can. But every time I go to load it, and it's not like we had like a whole lot of like minions or like a big castle design or anything like that, and it just crashes. So I don't know like what's going on with it. I don't necessarily want to like start over. And I'm trying to think of like what else, like the walking trade, but we got through a lot of that content, and I'm just waiting for like a couple more like patches and updates for it. They did have one patch update that came out that fixed a lot of the stuff that I was like talking about. Just hook me, my guy, so I can move on. Thank you. All right. So one of the things that with the walking trade is you can have like a cleaner who like goes around and like picks up the zombie bodies and loots them and puts stuff away for you and stuff like that. And one of the items that you can have is like a big crate that you can put like a whole bunch of stuff in, that, and the customers will shop out of it. But your cleaner thought that it was needing to like get cleaned up from that and put in your warehouse. So you just never ran a cleaner. The walking trade sounds like a major time suck. Oh my goodness. How many hours do I have in walking trade? Hold on. How many hours do I have in it? And then of course we've got to finish Quarantine Zone. It's an update. Oh, that's Rental Store Simulator. That's a different one. This is Retro Rewind right here. That's the one that we've been... I have 12.9 hours into it. The walking trade. Here we go. Oh, there's an update for it. Hell raids are here. Well. Reaching the end of the city, I've seen is that raids are no longer countered once all the bosses are defeated. Oh. Alright. So speaking of once all the bosses are defeated, I'm happy to announce that the bosses have brushed off their bruises and are back for revenge. Welcome to Hell Raids. Endless, predetermined raids that get increasingly difficult. On top of this, today's update also delivers a healthy amount of fixes and other improvements. Okay. Endless raids are here. Once you've defeated all of the standard boss raids, you will then begin to see Hell Raids automatically. They're incrementally more difficult, and failing a Hell Raid will mean you can reattempt it in the future. The raid difficulty is increased by more enemies spawning, multiple bosses simultaneously, and eventually higher health pools. Should automatically start on any save that has already defeated the bosses. A broken radiator tower has been added outside the car park. Fixing this up into a siren and pressing it will make the current revealed raid always start the day after it is pressed. And then 3 new achievements have been added for defeating a certain number Hell Raid. 1, 10, and 25. Oh, geez. Okay. And then for features, we've added an unstuck button to the pause menu. Excellent. It'll teleport you safely back to your bedroom after 5 seconds no combat. And then it takes 5 minutes before using it again. Okay. Working TVs can now be turned on and off. When on, they will display the global Steam leaderboard for the highest Hell Raid defeated. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. And then for bug fixes, service workers will no longer try to place a basket item on the basket stand upgrade preview. Cycling, equipping, and replacing melee weapons on the action bar will now cancel any charged throw. Fix an issue causing Termor zombies not to explode after long play sessions. Fix an issue causing the extra raid reward skill wildly too excessive. Slightly improved pathfinding inside hospital room. Working TVs can now be mounted on walls. Okay. Travel in the fog, improve pathfinding and preventing stuck mobs. That right there. That's a big one. Reduce the damage of the rocket launcher from 200 to 100. Increased value of the modded nail gun to be more than its combined crafting components. Be more in line with similarly deadly weapons. Move the dumpster closer to the wall to prevent players getting stuck. Time will stop at 7 p.m. during a raid. Continuing once again once the raid has been defeated. Okay, and then players are able to sleep at 7 p.m. if they would like to concede defeat in the raid without dying. Bosses will no longer be caught in bear traps. Bosses will no longer be slowed by barbed wire. They will still take damage while passing. Okay. Hell raids are essentially the in-game system for combat enjoys out there. I'm cooking up more substantial features for the shop sim enjoyers once you reach the back half of the city. Will drop later in April. Okay, that's just a few weeks then. Okay, excellent. I have 24 hours in the walking trade. And for me, that's a lot of hours in the game. Bear traps would death catch a boss? I mean, if you saw the bosses, you would understand a little better. The rocket launchers were, like, insane. So I can see why they would want to nerf it. I would see why. All right, let's load up. Brit is bringing me home a McDonald's adult Happy Meal. The Huntrix meals are out. Getting some chicken nuggets. You have 120 hours in Ghosts of Yoto or Yotai. Adult, yes. Well, the kids meals right now is like for the Mario Galaxy movie, which I would only see to support Brie Larson and Jack Black. I can't stand Chris Pratt. Can't stand him. F that, not even for Brie? Really? Is it also because of Chris Pratt? I have questions. Don't really care about Mario. I mean, that's fair. Never played any games past the original Donkey Kong. Oh. Britt and I were talking about it earlier. Like, I can't recall. Like, I have my Super Nintendo, and I have Mario and, like, Yoshi's Island and stuff like that all downstairs. The problem is, I need an adapter, I think, for the visual cords. For the AV cords. I'm from the 80s. I too technically come from the 80s. Barely. where the first home video game console dropped. I remember like Super Nintendo being like the shit, right? And then it was just like a blink, and then it was like PlayStation, and then a blink, and it was like PlayStation 3 and Xbox. Like, it popped off so quickly. You've bought all your favorite music in 4 different mediums? Listen. Support your artists. Buy it in all 4 different mediums. Like, that's what's up. This is why Gen X is so freaking cranky. Oh, man. The way things are going, though, like, Netflix is raising its prices again. Nothing is coming out on, like, DVD or Blu-ray. Everything is locked behind a paywall. Even if you, like, own, like, the digital version of it, like, that's not a forever thing. It is so frustrating. So frustrating.
Your evil power can't beat me.
Hey, oh, got another. Alright. This is the one, guys. I believe. We got this. Have you ever been to sea? Wait, what? Alright, we're all slowed because he has dying light. Pirates never die. True. Very true. Which, speaking of pirating, She-Ra is no longer on Netflix, and I am distraught by this. And I'm gonna have to find a way to, like, pirate the series. Now it's too close to be able to dodge. K-pop demon is they're supposed to come out on what? You can buy the first 3 seasons. DreamWorks has got to be on a DVD release. Oh. Maybe I can find it then. But regardless. Alright, we've won. That's a generator. Look at us. That's good shit. A 12. Oh, he had a thing all along? Like, why am I seeing his... K-pop Demon Hunters is just like popped off on everything, everywhere. And it makes me so freaking happy. About 16. Alright, I'm gonna get the save here. She panicked, she ran. That's fair. Damn. That fucking sucked. Alright. Try to buy them as much time as we could. effort was made at least. I think they get it though. Ah! Dear heavens! Okay, well that is most unfortunate. Nobody on a door. Okay. Run, Trevor, run! Right? But hopefully soon. Happy Meals here in May, apparently. Ooh. Why is it delayed for you guys then? Like, it's out for... Jesus Christ. Yep, get out, guys. Like, it's out in Sydney and everywhere else. Like, why is it in May for you guys? That doesn't make sense. Things happen. Ice T, GG's. GG's to you, my guy. We'll load up for another one. Sadly, no Adept. We got close. No dollar raised for the Children's Hospital. That killer hates kids. How could he? Hey, thank you for that follow, Ice-T. Appreciate that.
ICED_McNuggets just followed.
Oh. Appreciate that. We're out here doing a Extra Life challenge. Extra Life is a fundraiser for our local children's hospital. And our current challenge is that we are trying to adapt the survivors. And right now we're stuck on Trevor. And if we are able to adapt the survivor, we will add $1 to our Extra Life donation for the month. And then we have some folks who are matching those donations. Although we haven't been on Trevor as long as we were on Jill. We were on Jill for a hot minute. But we're doing pretty good. April 1st, and we already have $5 built up for Extra Life this month. Could be staggering the release to deal with the supply chain issues. Oh, that is a good point. That is a good point. I know when the Grinch mills come out, like at Christmas time, they are gone so freaking fast. And with the Huntrix ones, they're doing like little collector cards in them. So, I'd believe it.
This is not the
And it's got like special sauces and stuff like that. The sauces aren't terrible. The demon sauce is like a very spicy mustard. It's not my favorite of the two. And then the Huntrix sauce is kind of like a sweet chili. So a little spicy, but a little sweetness to it. I like it a little bit better. And then I haven't gotten to have like the breakfast meal yet, and it kind of has like its own little sauce for the sandwich. And then the shaker fries, so the ramyun shakers fries, it's essentially just like ramen seasoning, and it's like surprisingly really fucking good. Like I'm almost tempted to just get ramen seasoning and do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Why not roll it out? So I mean, I guess that's fair. Also, who knows like how long they'll run it for? Like you never know. But I would never turn down like a chicken nugget meal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just chicken nuggets and fries. You just get Huntrix collectible cards with it. It's a significant licensing difference. Netflix doesn't actually own. Really? They don't actually own it? I didn't know that. And Sony missed out on all that box office, yeah. It like, I don't think anybody realized it's a Sony animation property. Why guarantee them what they do for the second one will be vastly different now that they know? They also have like so much lore and stuff that they've said like within that world. They can spin off of that so much and just make it a franchise. Oh, and it looks like Britt is on her way home. Speaking of my chicken nugget meal. So in this case, this will be our last one for the evening, guys. Said I'd play until she got home, so that should kind of time it out. My understanding is that Netflix has the right to release the sequel. Okay. I wonder what they'll do then. Alright, it's school. Glinda be cleaning house? Oh my gosh, what Glinda does at the end? Are you at the end, I imagine? Glinda is a boss lady. Tony has been picked up. Gotta get... Oh, just at the 2-hour mark? Gotcha. Still a little more story to be told. I don't know why I was seeing aura. Oh, maybe for Trevor's perk, I guess. Do I see it when a generator pops? Is that why? Okay. Flying squirrel. Oh, damn. I absolutely just hate this killer so much. Oh, man. What a sucky one to end on. Okay, though. We did some good games tonight. We had some fun. We got to meet some new people. I am okay with that. And we got some money raised for Extra Life. I'll take that anytime. I'm focusing on my chicken nuggets. I am ready for my chicken nuggets. We're gonna 3-gen ourselves. Hey! Frankie! 69 bits! Holy shit. Thank you so much for the bitos. Appreciate that. 60 whole 9 of them. Amazing. Thank you so much. For the children, yes. For the children. We don't make any money off of our Twitch streams. It is all going towards Children's Hospital. 1000%. Oh. What the heck? Not the DC. Surge, No Way Out, Infectious, and Noed. Jeez. Alright. I'll take it. It doesn't count for the for the challenge, but that's okay. I am going to call it there. Let's look for a raid target here. And then my next stream, I'll be back live on Monday. We're going to do some more Miscalculated Chaos on Monday night with the crew. I think we're going to do a lethal run for a little bit. Let me see who is online. Who do we got? Where can we send this love to? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Oops. You know what? Pixel is doing some Dead by Daylight. And we absolutely love Pixel. They're still streaming for a couple of hours, so we're going to head over there. And guys, I will see you all on Monday. I appreciate you all being here. It was an excellent stream. Raised some money there. Had an absolute blast. I appreciate you all so much. Definitely make sure you hydrate. I will see you all for our Monday night stream, 7 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, Friday we'll have a new YouTube video drop for you guys to be entertained by. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your evening. Let's go raid over. And I will see you all in the next one.